Future cross mapping. Look at how soon grubs are spawning in this game. If I pause it when we look at this scoreboard, how many of you would contest grubs? Now for sure, there's a good chance we win, a winning jungle in mid lane, but the enemy Akali with her ultimate is quite scary. So if you're not absolutely certain about the outcome of a potential fight, this grubs timer is actually a countdown. Shaco in this game has 13 seconds to be in position to score a goal on the other side of the map. If the enemy jungler, Malphite, is going to start grubs and do them as soon as they spawn, if Shaco does not gain something on the opposite side of the map, then Shaco and co are 1-0 down and can FF. That's why Shaco does his raptors and runs to bot side of the map. If I pause it when grubs spawn, Shaco is ready to enter the enemy bot side jungle, and from here he can take Malphite's camps, dragon, even dive the enemy bot lane. This is future cross mapping. You anticipate what the enemy jungler is going to take in the near future, and you change your own future to try to beat that. Shaco takes raptors, krugs, and kills the enemy bot lane. This is way more than scoring just one goal. I want you to now anticipate what the enemy jungler is going to do in this picture. So what do you think the enemy Vi is going to do? Feel free to pause the video to have a think, because what the Vi should do is go to grubs and do them. Why? Well, look at the top lane diff. Taking on a grubs fight when the cannon can be around would be a disaster for Canyon, the Jace in this game. So if we are anticipating the Vi taking grubs in the next 60 seconds or so, what should Jace's future be? Well, if Vi is going to score a goal top side of the map, Jace needs to score a goal bot side of the map. So running towards the enemy bot lane and putting pressure on them is indeed the right play. It should come as no surprise when you see this picture. A minute or so later, Vi has finished the grubs, while Jace scores a very important goal by killing the enemy AD carry. This is future cross mapping. What about in this game? If I pause it when Canyon is running through his tri-brush, we see the enemy jungle Kiana mid lane. If I play it for a few seconds, we can see that Kiana is going for the top crab. Now this is obvious. We see this on the map. We do not need to anticipate Kiana's future. That's why Canyon uses his 3v2 numbers advantage on the bot side to kill the enemy support Nico. But when Canyon makes his way towards the tri-brush, what do you think the enemy jungler Kiana is going to do after seeing this? Canyon has just scored a goal bot side of the map, so Kiana should think of scoring one top side of the map. That's it. Whether that's taking Canyon's top camps or ganking Rumble. So if that is Kiana's future, what should Canyon's future then be? Killing the enemy AD carry. Brilliant. This Ezreal has no support, and his jungler is top side of the map. That's why Canyon, after anticipating Kiana to be on his top camps, or ganking Rumble, ease over the tri-brush wall to avoid vision from the wave and dives the Ezreal. This is future cross mapping. After killing the enemy top volley bear, Shaco in this game runs down and clears this ward. If I pause it at around 6:20 in the game, how do you think the enemy jungle Kayn is going to react to Shaco killing his top laner? He's not going to invite him round for Christmas, is he? Kayn will no doubt be thinking, oh, this Shaco killed my top laner. Well, if he's going to score a goal top side of the map by killing Volibear, I've got to score one bot side. So, what are Kayn's options? He can invade Shaco's red buff. He can do dragon, the bot crab, he can even gank bot lane. All of these plays, Shaco cannot stop. It's impossible. So if Kayn is now going to score an unanswered goal bot side of the map, well, we need to find an answer. So what should Shaco do? Correct. Run into Kayn's top side. And that's exactly what Shaco does. He runs in, and there's the Kayn bot side of the map. Should be no surprise, trying to score a goal. Not only does Kayn fail at killing the Cassiopeia and Bard, he is losing his top camps as well. At the end of this sequence, a big fight breaks out that Shaco and co win, and the game is basically over. This is future cross mapping. In this game, Shaco is taking the mountain dragon, and if I pause it, we can see Aphelios shoving mid and Bessa pressuring top. The enemy champions are clearly trying to make something happen towards top side of the map, and that of course includes the enemy jungler. So if the enemy jungler's future is attached to top side of the map, and we cannot defend our top camps, nor the top tower, what should Shaco do after dragon? Trying to kill the enemy Orianna in bot lane is indeed the right answer here. Recalling to run top side to nothing? Doesn't sound fun, and that is far from scoring a goal. Doing what he actually does though, killing the enemy Orianna and getting the bot tower, this is certainly what scoring a goal looks like, and here comes that phrase again, This is future cross-mapping. Now, just before I show you two suboptimal future cross-mapping examples that you don't want to miss, a friendly reminder that you can obtain a free Season 16 jungle manual. It's free, that's right. And our Discord also has a daily jungle quiz and an enthused community that wants to master this jungle role while also having a bit of fun. Now, speaking of fun, can you guess the correct moves in these examples? The first of which, Graves kills the enemy jungle Vi. He should take the Vi's red buff and then come back out to Dragon, but doing Dragon is still okay. Now, while he is doing Dragon, the Vi knows this and will be thinking, well, if Graves is going to do Dragon, he's going to score a goal down here, well, I've got to score a goal topside. So if the Vi is going to run out of base to top side of the map, and specifically, she will go to Grubs here, what should Graves do after Dragon? If you got this, I applaud you, and well done. Graves should E over the Dragon Pit wall and do Vi's red buff, and even think about diving the enemy AD carry, especially because the enemy support Rakan is topside. This is another giveaway that the enemy Vi is going to run to Grubs. Instead, Graves runs back to his blue buff. And you know what's fascinating about this? Look at where Vi just pinged at 839. Over the Dragon Pit wall. The Vi thinks Graves will invade her bot camps, knowing she is running to Grubs. If I then show you blue team's vision at 8:45 and pause it, look at Vi running to Grubs. And then 1 second later at 8:46, the enemy AD carry is assist pinging. The Kaiser thinks the Graves is threatening a dive here, and he should be. Then, if we look at Vi's pings at 8:49, she is question marking around her red buff and Krugs. This reinforces that Vi is thinking about Graves taking her bot side. This is not future cross-mapping. I have left the toughest till last. Vi's teammates kill the enemy Kassadin, who was farming bot lane. Obviously, Vi will now take this Dragon with this numbers advantage surrounding it. Now, if I pause it at 17:39 in the game time, look, we can see the enemy jungle Rengar finish his Raptors. Funnily enough, it doesn't look like he's running down here. It looks like he is going to run north, to top side of the map. So if we anticipate Rengar's future, Rengar is likely going to do what? Rift Herald at the least, maybe even Vi's top camps. So if the top side of the map is going to be a wasteland in the near future, Raptors gone, Krugs gone, Rift Herald gone, how on earth does Vi score a goal herself? Well, after Dragon, Vi should do Rengar's Krugs and then kill the Kassadin when he comes back to farm bot. When I let this play out, Vi finishes the Dragon and makes her way to her top camps, and guess what? Raptors, not here. Krugs, oh, they are here. But to run all this way just for our own Krugs when we could have taken Rengar's, and look at the minimap for me. Kassadin shows on the bot wave. Vi and Syndra could have been waiting over the wall, and as soon as Kassadin R's the wave, bang. Kassadin gets one shot, and Vi scores a very important goal at this time in the game. Join our buzzing Discord so you actually learn how to jungle in this game. Donbeshi.